Thanks. Educators in Randolph County, Illinois are remembering Lillian Vandeford tonight. The 16-year-old was stopped at a railroad crossing in Prairie Du Rocher Friday. Illinois State Police tells us the teen stopped for one train, then drove around the crossing gates and was hit by another train headed in the opposite direction on a second set of tracks. 5 on your sides. Pepper Baker visited Vandeford's high school today in Red Bud, Illinois. She spoke to the superintendent, the principal, and the volleyball coach about how they're handling the loss.
It's a quiet day at Red Bud High School as the 400 students returned from the weekend with one less musketeer.
Kids here really care about each other. They've been together in this small town their whole lives.
It's really tough. It's still pretty soon to tell how everyone's doing.
On Friday, Red Bud High School junior Lillian Vandeford was killed after her car was hit by a train in Prairie Du Rocher. Her volleyball coach Erin LaGendre was with her just hours before at practice.
She headed out, with the typical smile on her face and jump into the car. And it was just a couple hours later that we started getting some messages and concerns that people weren't able to reach her, or that they were concerned that, that maybe she had been involved in an accident.
It was tough. We had a lot of our student body at a football game in Perryville, Missouri. Our building principal gathered the student body together, confirmed what was happening, and he just spoke from his heart to those students.
LaGendre, Superintendent Jonathan Tallman, and Principal Alan Guehne walked the halls with heavy hearts as they remember the life of 16-year-old Vandeford, who had just made the varsity volleyball team the week before.
Lily was just the light. She was the bright spot in all of our days.
She kind of bebopped around the school, always had a smile on her face, full of energy. Anytime she popped in the office or you saw in their hallway, she had a smile, she was laughing, she was giggling.
Lily was a vibrant young lady here, full of life, had a lot of friends. She was on the volleyball team.
She showed up for her team, and she showed up no matter if it was hard or if it was a good day or a bad day. She just is the kid that you love.
Family, friends, students, and staff held a balloon release for Vandeford on Sunday. They'll come together again for the funeral service at the high school on September 4th.
So sad, there's just not even words to express how sad we are, but just we're so fortunate to have been part of her life.
In Randolph County, Pepper Baker, 5 on your side.
The funeral service for Vandeford starts at 11 o'clock Saturday morning in Red Bud High School's new gym. Her father, Jason Vandeford, sent us a message on behalf of the family saying Lily was their social butterfly. She made them very proud, and they appreciate everyone for their support and prayers.